Here we are at Willow's Lodge, and we are talking to the wine director from the Barking Frog, and actually you do all the wines for the hotel as well.
Correct, for Willow's Lodge.
Okay, and so is this this is the Golden Grape Awards. How many times have you had this event?
This is the third annual Golden Grape Awards.
Third annual Golden Grape. So I'm curious to know, how did the concept start?
Well, we wanted to have some way to celebrate with winemakers from the neighborhood. Willow's doesn't make any wine. We're everybody's biggest fan, and we wanted a way to promote our neighbors. We do that through Iron Vintner Challenge in the summer.
Fabulous event.
And we wanted one more in the early spring, late winter to enjoy with them as well. So we came out of wanting to do that and wanted to celebrate our neighbors. So we thought, what better way than to create a contest to show off their wine and allow them to be the judges.
So this third one, I think you said probably the largest so far. You had 50 winemakers participate.
We invited 50 winemakers.
Okay.
That's a sign of growth in the neighborhood.
Sure.
There are more than 50 people who now make wine right here in Woodinville.
Right. I think there's 98 wineries.
There's 98 wineries represented. There are 52 people who make wine
right here. Okay.
And then there are another almost 40 or 50
tasting rooms
that are satellite.
And so if they're a tasting room, can they submit as well, or are there criteria?
I don't think our room's quite big enough to fit everybody.
There you go. Okay, so there's criteria for that. All right. And so you had how many wines total submitted?
We had just about 100 wines submitted this year.
100 wines, and so they submit them, and then you organize the tasting so that no one knows what anything is.
Correct. It's all tasted blind.
And then you invite them back.
Exactly.
And they sit down and taste all of these wines blind.
Yes.
So they decide who the winners are.
Absolutely. When they win, they're winning the accolades of their peers.
That is so cool. I totally love that because they have no idea whether they're... I mean, I wonder how many of them actually know if they're tasting their own wine. They've tasted it so many times. But when you're tasting that many wines, I wonder.
30 wines at a time, it's pretty hard to say that's definitely mine. We have them, though, rank the wines on a set number of criteria.
Okay.
There's 6 different pieces that we want them to rank it on. How it looks, how it smells, how it tastes, how it feels in the mouth, and whether or not it shows its style really well.
Okay, great. And so far you've announced 2 winners, and that's the Chardonnay, which is a new Chardonnay. Right, brand new. Chardonnay only winery.
I know.
That's pretty cool.
Isn't that crazy?
It's really cool. And then the best Cabernet was?
William Church. I've been waiting for an opportunity to brag about those guys. I'm happy they won.
That's great. Marcus Raffinelli, the winemaker, is fantastic. And so we're staying tuned here till we find out the other varietals and who the winners are. And I suppose there's an overall winner as well?
There is. The King's Cup.
The King's Cup. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. If you've not been, you need to check it out next year. This is Willow's Lodge, the Golden Grape Awards, and it's fantastic, and you got to check it out. Come to Woodinville.